Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Sergey, and we are the Tabletop Warlords.
Once again, we find ourselves playing a game of
Beyond the Gates of Antares,
the best war game there ever was. And we're continuing on with another narrative scenario. This time, we're going to be playing narrative scenario number 3, Escort. In Escort, one player will be the defender and one player will be the attacker. I have chosen to be the attacker and play as the Ghar Empire.
And I have made a strange decision and chosen to be the defender, playing as the Virai. We're responsible Virai today.
The victory conditions are going to be Sergey needs to get his special compactor barrel full of some kind of unknown artifact.
Probably kibble and bits for Virai, I assume.
Nuts and bolts.
Yeah, nuts and bolts.
Their favorite snack. And he has to get that compactor barrel along a track and actually get it off the table via a transmat. But this is another one of those scenarios that's probably best described visually. So we are going to get the battlefield set up, get our armies together, and show you how Escort is going to go down. Once again, we find ourselves on the familiar arboreal moon of Omega Virai. But what's that? Something has changed!
That's right, we have a brand new Battleman gifted by John Roberts. Look at its high definition, gloss detail. This is Omega Virai 2.0.
John Roberts did gift us a brand new battle mat, and we cannot be more thankful. It is gorgeous. It is the same material as a mouse pad, so now it's not going to offer up so much of a glare with our lighting. And so we really just can't thank you enough, John Roberts. This is really helpful a lot. It was actually gifted to us as a condolence gift for Gremlin, and it's just, I've already said something, but I'm going to take this advantage again to just say thank you so much to our community of fans and the community of Beyond the Gates of Antares in general. It really, really just is awesome to hear such awesome feedback and get such awesome support, and it really makes me and Sergey just want to keep making battle reports left and right, so we cannot thank you guys enough. So this battlefield is shaped up to look pretty cool. Our level of terrain is just starting to come together really, really nice. So you can see we do have a road running down the middle of the field, because the middle of the field is supposed to be open ground, and you're not supposed to have any terrain within a 15-inch area. So basically down the center line, 7.5 inches on both sides is completely open ground. You can kind of see that I've accomplished that by using these stone walls to kind of border it. But the most important thing on the map right here is our space barrel. This is the compactor barrel that is the objective. Now, like I said, it is basically on rails, so it has to go a straight path down and escape via the transmat. It is 45 inches exactly away from there, so it equates out to 4 run orders and an advance. So the defenders have a really hard chance of getting it over there. They have to pretty much be moving. Now, the way that you escort this little barrel guy is you have to have an infantry or an infantry command equivalent unit within 5 inches. Now, for this specific scenario, the Virai didn't exist when they originally wrote this scenario, so we are going to count the architect as being able to escort. It just kind of makes sense. When the battle begins, Sergey is going to be starting off with a command unit and an infantry unit as right next to this barrel. And then the rest of his army gets to move in without taking an order test on turn 1 from his short table edge. The attackers are way different. But real quick, the escorting unit has to be assigned at the beginning of each turn. If you have 2 units that can be assigned to escort it, it's going to always be the closest unit. And then this barrel can only move if that escorting unit is always within 5 inches of it, and it can move up to 10 inches, so you can't sprint. And the only other stipulation is if the escorting model cannot move, the barrel can't move, and it can't be switched between escorts at any point. Once you select which unit is going to escort it for that turn, that is the unit that escorts it for that turn, which makes it really brutal for the defenders. If there's an enemy unit within 5 inches at any point during the pod, it also cannot be escorted. So there's, kind of 2 ways of stopping it from moving. You can either shoot the unit escorting it and prevent it from moving, or physically prevent it from moving by moving your units close to it. The attackers also have to deal with a little bit of an interesting deployment. There are 6 zones. We've created spaces on each side using the terrain. These are going to be numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whenever I have an attacking unit being deployed, I roll a d6 randomly, and that dictates the point at which it comes in on the map. Now, each point only allows 1 unit to arrive each turn. So if I have 1 battle squad and roll a 2 and come in from this spot, and then select my other battle squad and also roll a 2, that second squad has to wait till turn 2 to arrive and then has to test command, but it enters the exact same way randomly. So it's a little bit interesting because there's a 1/3 chance I'm going to show up close to the barrel, a 1/3 chance I'm going to show up close to down the middle, and a 1/3 chance to slow up closer to the transmat. It's going to be nutty. Now, as far as our terrain goes, we are not going to be using our house rule for the road this time because it's supposed to be no terrain in the center, so no extra movement as per our normal house rules. We have 3 small patches of scrubland. It is a light area terrain. It provides 1 res if you're within it, and it is difficult terrain to move through. We also have 2 large bases of normal woodlands. It is res +2, it is difficult ground -1, and it is dense terrain, so you can't shoot it. We have one on the opposite side as well. And then the only other thing we have are some light woodlands, 3 bases of those. It's a light area terrain. It is +2 to your res and difficult to get through. And then we have a few stone walls. These are going to be +2 res if you occupy them. They are considered light terrain in the as far as obscuring when you're shooting through them. And they have special rules as to advancing over them and running over them based on what kind of unit you have. Everything else is just going to be scatter terrain. So if you see anything on its own base, it doesn't matter. And then this terrain that is helping just to indicate where my zones are also doesn't count for anything. So we're gonna see how this battle goes, and let's get these 2 armies together and show you our forces. Whoop, I got a little ahead of myself. I forgot about the victory conditions. The defender obviously wins immediately if they can get that pod through that transmat. The attacker has a little bit harder of a time. They only win if I can prevent him from going past this mark in the road here, which is the middle of the field. If this can be prevented from passing that point, the attacker will win. Anything else is a draw. So I'm going to be kind of working for a draw is what it seems like. I can break his force, but if I break his force, it's a draw. Unless I guess I stop the pod from going past this line. And if he breaks my force, it's also a draw. Here's my Ghar Empire 500 point scouting force. We have dubbed this particular force the El Clasico. This is the El Clasico because this is the same army Sergey has run on so many different occasions, so it has really been tested a lot. In any Ghar Empire force, you're gonna have to have 2 tactical choices, but you can have up to 3. You don't get any support nor strategic choices, and you can have only up to a single auxiliary choice. So you can see I have the list completely maxed out. My force is mainly going to consist of 2 battlesuit squads, the bread and butter of any Ghar Empire force. They are 184 points base, but I have upgraded each individual suit to have a plasma amplifier for 10 points a pop, meaning that each squad ends up being 214 points base. I am also backing them up with a single outcast squad. It is 6 models default, and I have added an extra model for 6 points, so it's 42 points base, making it 42 points now. And then I have a single squad of Textrus as a single auxiliary choice. They are 20 points. I've not gotten any extras or upgrades on them, so pretty plain Jane.
This is my 500 point Virai scouting force. I've dubbed this list an Escort Brood. In any 500 point Virai force, you must take 3 tactical choices. You can, however, take up to 6. You may take 3 support choices, 0 strategic choices, and up to 2 auxiliary choices. In this particular Virai list, I have chosen to take a tertiary instance for 83 points. I've then spent 48 points to add 6 constructors to that squad, making it 131 points total. I have then backed that up by taking 2 48-point constructor squads. They have no upgrades. I have then taken a 120-point defender squad to finish off my tactical choices. Starting off my support choices, I have taken a single Virai light transport drone. This is obviously not a Virai light transport drone, as the model does not exist, but Virai could take a Boromite hauler, so we figured we'd use the only other known Virai vehicle as the replacement for that model. I've also spent 30 points on that model to add a flamer array to it, making it 125 points total. I've finished off my army with 20 points worth of STAA probes. You know them, you love them, they're Virai's bread and butter. This entire army is 497 points, and it is represented by 8 total order dice.
The tactics using the El Clasico, pretty simple. I got 2 squads of suits rather. They can put down so much fire and pins if I so choose. So I'm just gonna hope that they appear in a good spot along the battlefield and then just pump fire into every unit that can be counted as an escort. So his constructors, I'm gunning for them. Also, I'm just gonna hope to not burn out. I'm not going to be activating my plasma amps in the first turn, so I can hopefully get into a good position. Once I'm in a good position, I will activate the amps and hopefully use the fire to the best. But really, it's up to Rick Priestley and his willingness to keep those amps running.
This is a weird list for a weird scenario. I have one goal, and it's to get my constructors all the way across the field while they hold onto that pod. How I'm going to try to execute that is use that transport that I took as a body blocker. It's pretty defensible, it's got a high-ish res, and it has access to a reroll from my repair swarm, so I'm going to be using it as mobile cover. That's all I got. I have to survive, and I have to move. That's it. So I have to deploy within 5 inches of the barrel. This is a very spooky deployment because Ghar with scour cannons are threatening my flanks. They can come on from anywhere. But I have to choose an infantry equivalent command. Like we said, we are going to represent that using an architector and his little swarm there. And I've also taken a constructor squad. I wanted to keep the defenders back, and I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'm scared. I've got balsa wood armor and he's got cannons made of gold.
Going into turn 1, this is exactly what you would assume it's going to look like. The Ghar player only has 4 order dice. Virai bring in 8, so it's literally double. Now, I am not going to be activating my plasma amps because I don't like doing that turn 1. So I'll eventually have 6. But we also have the distortion dice that we didn't forget, John Roberts. Didn't forget this ever. Ever, never in any battle report. Let's get these in the bag.
Turn 1, die 1. Virai. I mean, I would be a moron if I did anything but run the barrel before he has a chance to stop me from running the barrel. So, barrel time in the city. Something, 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 something.
Oh my god.
Me again.
I mean, look at the difference. Not terrible. High definition. Super glossy. Lot less.
I'm going to be doing a sprint on with my constructors here. Oh yeah, I can just make it to this cover. You know what? I'm actually going to occupy it.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a sprint order. They have agility 6. I need to roll 6 or lower. Oh! Whoa! I could go so far.
I don't know.
But
you
I
have to take a pin.
I would get a pin.
It's a D6?
No, it's 6 extra inches because it's their agility.
Whatever.
I don't think it's worth it. I don't think there's any point in doing that.
Okay.
And
so
forcing a pin on myself, yeah.
So you get the 15 inches and you don't have to take a pin.
Yep.
So you're going to occupy that rock wall.
Yep, it's occupied.
Okay.
Occupado. Virai. I'm going to essentially punt this dice. These guys aren't, my STA probes, aren't that likely to be super duper useful right now.
You're going to bring them on with a run?
So I'm going to bring him on with a run. I'll put that one behind the dense forest he's fallen into. I'll pick him up later.
You need to glue these guys down.
I really should probably glue these guys down. And yes, I have not.
Sergey likes to live his life dangerously. So the STA probes move 15 inches rather than 20 like other probes, and if there were targets, they could shoot at them. But you're getting them all spread out.
Yeah, he'll occupy that, and he'll occupy that.
Okay.
And,
yeah. Keeping it safe.
Come on, I'm hoping for a Kevin die here.
No, don't do it.
Position. Damn! It's me.
So you're gonna have to use the architect or your transport.
The punt didn't work. I got the next die anyway. I was hoping Kevin would get one so I could see his position. So I have to come on with my Boromite hauler. Light transport drone.
Light transport.
It comes on 10 inches onto the field. I'm just gonna kind of.
Oh, it's such a cool model, man. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
You better have insurance. It's the equivalent. It's like the hot rod that someone crashes right after.
Exactly. It's impossible to insure haulers anymore. Distortion.
Ooh.
That's actually kind of good because
Well,
I
if it
have
can't-
thinned out the numbers.
Can't be used on me.
It can be.
No, it can't. Remember? Oh
Damn.
shoot! So it has to be your architect.
No,
Or your hauler.
I'll use it on the guys inside the vehicle.
Can you do that?
I think so. They can get down in recovery orders, I think.
No, they can't. They can only do a recovery order inside.
Kevin was right. They can only do recovery orders or obviously run or advance orders out of the transport.
Yeah.
So I will be being forced to place this on my leader. He's got the best, command anyway, so
That's true. You might
we'll
get
see.
Ah, the distortion dice. A Ghar tactic that works every time.
Especially on the Virai.
Now from the mists, come my dark warriors. I want to bring on a battlesuit squad first.
Really? Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thought that? No, it makes sense because it's going to show up no matter what. So I'm going to be rolling. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1.
So they come on. Oh,
Right
all the
here.
way over there.
I'm okay with that.
That's pretty good.
I'm not upset.
So we were kind
I'm
of
doing
talking
it
about
right
it before the game. Like, Kevin's ideal is to come out in the center. His just okay is coming out over there, and coming out over here is kind of a worst case scenario because he'll be chasing me as opposed to heading me off.
Mm-hmm.
And you're doing a run order?
Yep.
Okay.
So they're running to a position. Next dice, me again. So now with my special deployment rolls, there's a 1/6 chance that the next unit will try to come in the same spot and not be able to.
Oh wait, so they don't come on?
Yeah,
if
they don't come on at all.
they bump into them?
Yep, I guess. So they're very tight corridors.
Yeah.
We all know how wide
Yes.
Ghar are.
They're thick.
Anyways, so I'm doing the next battle squad. If I roll a 1, they don't get to come on. So
Come on, 1.
2.
Bam.
So I come on right next to
Oh,
Ghar.
in literally the perfect spot.
Ooh.
That's horrendous.
So I'm also doing a run order. Or no. I should probably have declared what I was going to do first.
I don't know. Let's find out what the order is.
So we just looked it up. The order of operation is determine where you come in from and then what you do. So that's actually right. Now I'm going to do an advance order with my squad right here. And they're going to come in 5 inches from the center point. And I'm going to be firing at the constructor squad carrying the most important thing.
Oh no.
I am using disperse shots, so I'm at
That's 3 shots, strike value 2.
I'm at 22 inches, so I'm exactly at long range. So I'm at rapid fire long range -2, as well as -2 for the scrub land I'm shooting over. So I'm only hitting on 1s because these dogs are accuracy 5, but it's 3 shots apiece, so I got 9 shots.
Yeah, very likely you'll get a 1. Oh, nope.
Nope. Oh man.
Alright, I'll take it.
Woo! Well,
Wipe the sweat off my brow.
Virai.
My light transport is going to perform a run order. I'm going to move right on over here, covering up my main squad there.
Your architect.
My architecture squad, who's having trouble standing up.
So that's its second move, so that's 2 runs
Yep.
down the field. So you're barreling down the field. Now this scenario is brutal because literally I could not stop him because of my deployment. I'm going for a draw. That's the halfway point, so this is a crazy fight.
The Ghar Empire.
Oh.
Oh.
Woo. I have 2 units on the board successfully, but now if I roll a 1 or a 2, I can't come on. So I'm going to try to bring my outcasts on because it's a 1/3 chance that I'm not getting them turn 1.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's gonna
brutal.
get crazy. So let's see where they come in.
1, so they do not come in.
Since my battle suits have already been there.
Now, do you roll again next time, or are
Yeah,
they
I roll
locked
again
into
next
1?
time. No, I roll again.
Okay.
And then now they're gonna have to test. So that really sucks.
That sucks. They have bad accuracy. I mean, they have fine accuracy. They have bad command.
Yeah. And the Virai.
Virai. Well, I've only got 1 legitimate thing to do, and I'm going to run with my architecture there. He'll pump 10 inches up the field.
The architect moves forward to support his horde. Who's next?
You, Dectorus, right?
Yes. Let's see what detectors are gonna come on. 4. So
That's actually pretty good.
no, that back corner.
Oh, that's actually pretty bad. Well, I mean, it's average.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really matter as much with the Tectors. Kevin has used the famous Tector arc formation and is already within range of my people.
Theta. Ah.
So I have 1 dice left in the bag. It goes on my people inside the transport.
And you have one and the one and only down.
Oh yeah, I have a down order. I was like, why are you handing this to me? Nothing went bad yet. I'm fine.
So, everything goes back in the bag, including the distortion die. Going into turn 2. Wow! Turning it up to 11. The Ghar are activating both plasma ants because they are now within destruction range. So 6 for the Ghar Empire, 8 still for the Virai. Let's see what happens turn 2. Give that dice, Sergey. I want turn 2. Oh my god.
Oh, thank God.
Damn.
Run order with the guys with the barrel.
Okay.
It is now a draw at the very least.
Yes. That was important. Now, I would, in any other scenario, you'd be like, why did you just put yourself right in front of my guns?
Because I don't care about my life. All I care about is my kibbles.
Based on Rick Priestley's rules, that means that I am only working for a draw because they've managed to move it halfway.
How could you ever lose if you have kibble?
Come on, Ghar dice. I'm slathering for violence.
Fantastic.
Dang.
I'm going to be doing a run order with my transport. I need to get as close to my friends here as possible to potentially shield them from fire. I will stay behind this cover for now so I can bump
You're like
back.
drifting out, like,
Yeah.
It's got a wide bottom and it's freaking really moving around there. Low rider. Okay.
Me.
Darn it.
My Architector is performing a run order here.
He's got to keep himself.
Got to keep
close.
himself relevant to this game here.
Get up to that space barrel.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just hide behind this transport, move as much up the field as humanly possible. Actually, no, I can't. I have no angle. I'm just going to move up the field.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
It's just better to run in this one. You're literally just sprinting.
Exactly. I just want to get...
They're so hungry, they're ready to crack open that barrel of bolts and bits.
They love them.
Bolts and bits, that's
what
what's
they
gonna
do.
be.
Yeah, bolts and bits, brand Virai Kibble Bits.
Okay.
Oh, I left one behind. I'm sorry. He's
You're
not
always
hungry.
picking on Administration Steve.
Virai. Doing an advance order with my light transport. I've kind of popped out to over here, so I'm trying to get as much coverage against Kevin as possible, and I'm firing a concentrated beam into Kevin's units. Its effective range, because its effective range is 20, that means it's sort of like a compressor gun. Its strike value pumps all the way up to 5. So hopefully I hit. Damn! Miss.
Close. But a VWAP beam just barely misses me. So hand in the bag.
Me.
Jesus, I know there's dice in there for me. What the heck?
There's not. You're not allowed.
Oy vey.
I'm going to be doing a run and a sprint with these guys here, my constructors. Oh, what does that mean? Two pins.
You still get to move.
Brutality.
So all the way up there. Dang, they really pushed it. They wiggled their robo behind.
To the limit. Walk along the razor's edge.
Who got the Ghar dice in here?
Oh, speaking of the devil.
My battle squad is going to advance to a better position. I'm most likely at effective or close, but I want to try to start moving in a positive way. Because I can't, it'll be so hard for me to even get through the scrubland. My legs do not pick up very high. And I'm obviously going to be shooting at my more important target, the guys carrying the barrel. They are at 15.
Squishy. So you are at effective range.
Dispersed.
Ooh, that's 5s.
So
9 shots.
9 shots. Clarence is close by, so I'm gonna get a reroll. So I only need 5s to hit. So, oh my
Not great shooting.
I rolled terribly.
But you still hit me several times.
Nope. So I have
4 times.
hits.
But that puts me to 4s on armor.
You do get a reroll once, right?
Yep. So,
oh my god,
they're all dead. Well, we'll reroll one. He's dead too. Oh god.
So I just killed
4 guys with 1 round of shooting. Now you all know why I was so scared at the beginning of this match. So I have to take a morale check. I've lost well over half of my unit. Oh, they fail. It was on a 7. So Kevin has destroyed a unit and taking... Well, no, you haven't taken that out of the bag because they're...
It's like Ghar are so funny. They're cumbersome. They're terrible, slow, but man, the moment
when they
you're in front
hit
of their
you,
guns.
they hit you hard.
So that was nuts. So yeah, 1 unit out of the bag. My God, mad as all get out, and I get a
Ooh,
go
yes,
again.
they're attacking me with a fury force.
So I'm gonna do a fire order and assume that I'm in effective range by not moving. So I'm gonna do a fire order and shoot at the architect squad.
Okay.
So I am at 19, so I am effective.
Are you using dispersed?
Yes.
Okay, makes sense.
Because it's just right now, I'm going for kills rather than the distortion. The distortion's good, but
He's going for gasps.
So I'm at 5s up to 6s for the fire order, so I'm at 6s to hit, and I do get 1 reroll for having clearance close by. So a lot of horrible rolls still. That's not.
No, that's actually pretty good.
So that hits. So I have 2 luckies. I'm going to put my luckies on. That doesn't really matter.
Okay, so this is bless you, Kevin. This is the distribution of shots on my constructors. 1 on the main guy, 2 on another guy, 1, 2, 3, 4 single shots on the rest of the constructors. So this one, he's fine. And we're looking for 4s here. Not fine.
You get a reroll.
I know, I'm gonna save it. He's fine. So yeah, I will reroll that one then. He's dead anyway. Okay. Now this guy's probably dead.
Dead. Good. So that's 3 dead.
3 dead. The architector's fine. And yeah, they did get 1 pin.
Another Virai. A crate so good. A transport so far away. Virai, what will they do?
I'm going to do an advance order and move my guys right over to here, hiding them behind this transport away from Kevin's units there.
Makes sense. I haven't gone yet.
Yep. So, floop, 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 floop. They do have to make an order test. On a 7, they're fine.
And you lose the pin.
Yep. And they'll be then firing. Oh god. They'll be
Your bases, man.
I know. These flying bases are ridiculous.
Just a note for modeling.
Don't
flying bases. No, just don't use the tallest ones. When you have metal models, you want a short stem because that makes the weight distributed better.
Mm-hmm.
On the taller stems, they fall over. So, what are you guys shooting? Fusion cutters 4 times?
Yep, fusion cutters 4 times.
1 shot each, right?
It's not a big chance, but I mean, it's a chance to hit Kevin's units there. 3s.
Wow, you hit 3 times.
So yeah, take a...
So what's the strike value on this?
0. So start rolling
10s.
Damn.
Nope, I'm good.
And no pins.
That would have been so funny if you were just like fusion cuttered one guy.
Real lucky on my part. Distortion.
Oh, Lord almighty, it's gonna be me.
I hope it's you, dude.
Oh, yes. So you have to put it on one of your guys.
Oh, you know what I'll do?
You could just put it on them and they could recover a thing, potentially. Or just on your architect.
Like he has to move next turn. He has to.
Yeah, but you can move once at least. You might be able to get rid of the down order here in 2 seconds, so you have an 80% chance.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out
I think that's the correct sync.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just the area to do.
architecture. There's a lot of rough choices in here.
So you just take that dice, keep it out, and this one converts to down.
Ghar.
So I assume. Yes.
Damn, why couldn't have that been the distorted one?
So I'm going to be using my battle squad here, battlesuit squad. They're going to be doing a fire order because they have an ugly Virai transport right in front of them, blocking that view. Move that light transport. It's a
ridiculous reference.
Strike value 4. I'm definitely defective, so I'm 6s to hit, and I do get a reroll from my beautiful Tectorus. So all 3 hits.
Oh, brutal.
So you will fail on a 8, 9, or 10.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm good.
So lucky. So you do get a pin as the beams rack the side of the transport, but don't destroy it.
Oh, you.
I am going to do the exact same order.
Who would thunk it?
Fire order.
Okay.
All beams ahead. 6s to hit.
Oh, where's your rolling? I'm sorry.
Sorry. All 3 hit again.
Okay,
So,
same dealio.
come on, 30% chance. Yes, 1 fail.
1 fail.
So.
Oh,
9.
still a fail. Uh-oh, that's horrible.
He gets the repair storm because it's considered a drone because it's a light transport drone. So repair storm gets to
roll on that chart.
Oh, I gotta roll on the chart. So give me a dice. Give me a 10. 2. Oh, that's terrible. So.
And it wasn't heavily armored, so it's not a D5. So that's an actual 2.
Yeah. Well, flip better.
Story time with Kevin.
2 just means an additional pin. So it costs 2 pins. So now the transport has a total of 3. I don't know where this is from.
That was your transport's original pin.
And it's once again Ghar. So I'm gonna try to bring up my outcast.
Yeah.
Because
you don't really even need to move your. Oh god, I knocked this whole forest down in that frenzied roll.
So I'm gonna come in 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The worst one.
No,
possible.
that's actually not horrible. You're coming on right here.
So I'm going to do an advance order and
obviously shoot.
Yeah, shoot at your dude. So coming from position number 6 behind the enemy line.
That actually worked out real well.
No one expects the outcast charge. So they run. They're 5 inches from the point.
Not run. They advance.
And now they're going to be shooting at this squad right here, which isn't effective, which is so brutal.
Oh, yeah, it's 5s to hit me.
On 12 dice, because I have rapid fire 2, strike value 0. I'm really just going for killing any unit that can get this off the board. Oh, man. So I do have to roll my ammo test, because I rolled a single 10.
Mm-hmm.
But wow, look at that.
Okay, so...
Oh, wait, I gotta reroll 1, because of the Tectorus.
Another hit. Okay, so... I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. So we'll roll these guys first.
Dead.
That guy's super dead. This guy.
Dead.
Yeah, super dead. This guy.
No,
fine. This guy. Fine. Dead. I'll re-roll it. He's fine. And fine.
So 2 dead.
2 dead, yes. That went way better than it could have been.
Right,
and
you
it's
get a 3rd pen.
Yeah, I don't yet have to take a break test because I'm neither at half casualties nor am I at pins equal to units. The last 2 die in the bag were both me and Kevin's probes. Mine have all kind of positioned towards the bulk of Kevin's army.
We're moving forward.
And I'm firing 2 marker lights because they're the only ones within range to that squad there. It's 6s to hit, 1 hits.
1 hits and 1 doesn't. So we got 1 marker light, providing a +1 to hit for all Virai on my battle squad right there. My Tectorus have basically just spread out a little bit. Some across the road, some on the road. Just getting that bonus to everybody.
I have a down order on my Architector. It is 8s to remove.
Oh my god.
Brutal.
Distortion dice, man. It loves me.
Brutal.
I don't have any down orders, but I do gotta do burnouts. So, 1 through 5, my plasma amp is fine. 6 through 10, it burns out. 9, it burns out.
Yes.
8, they both burn out.
Oh, thank God.
You're gonna win.
Oh, Rick Priestley. Yes.
Going into turn 2, we got 6 Virai now, because 1's on the field from a down, and all of the Ghar dice burned out, of course. And we have the distortion dice, so this is getting wacky-do. Turn 3, me.
Oh my god.
Oh, buddy. Gotta use this. His escorting unit this turn is his Architector, so I'm going to be doing a fire order with these guys, who I know are in effective range, with bombs, so I'm going to be 6s to hit. He is down. I'm doing bombs because I don't have to reroll misses, it just is half the hits, and I'll cause 2 pins with distortion, so I have to be smart with my only 1 activation with them. So they get 3 dice, I do get a reroll 1 if I miss.
Hold on just 1 second. Never mind, I was thinking about doing a run to cover order, but my initiative is 4. He's eaten too many kibbles and too many bits.
So
2 misses.
2 misses.
But you do get to reroll 1.
So 2 hits.
2 hits, okay, and roll your d4s and have them because I am down.
So if I do roll 1, that is 0.
So 4,
which is 2.
And 3, which is 1.
So you have 3 saves to make.
Yep.
You can allocate them however you'd like.
Yeah, I'll take
strike value 1.
I'll just take them all in my
constructors.
Yeah, constructors.
So here, don't use
that was only 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, constructors. 5s or less.
5s or less.
Oh, so I killed
2
2 of them, you
dead,
get to reroll
1 gets to
one.
reroll, and he's fine.
So 1 dead.
So 1 dies. But I do get 2 pins, so that sucks.
Distortion.
Oh god, it's gonna be me again, dude. For sure.
Yes!
Oh.
Virai distortion. We're like creepy battle suits hiding in the mist. So
I'm obviously gonna
you
put
can
it
put on
on
your transport.
No, I'm gonna put it on these guys. That sucks. Alright, hand bag and bag.
You Ghar. Virai. You Ghar, Virai.
First things first. I have to try to keep moving the barrel, so I'm going to attempt to do a run order with my Architector. Yes!
Oh,
I
yeah.
lose both pins and I get to run. That's amazing. My Architector has sprinted forward. Well, not sprinted. He jogged at a leisurely pace forward, moving the barrel up. It's something. It's something, boys. Oh. Virai again. My rip claws are tingling. I'm charging Kevin out of my transport. I'm doing a sprint order in order to force Kevin to reroll shots against me. I have to roll under a 5 here. I roll a 5, which is fine. And then I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots against Kevin.
The Fusion Flamers.
Fusion
Strike value
Flamers.
3.
And I do have a marker light, so I'm at
it's
6s.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So 2 hits.
2 hits, that's fine. I do get
So
a
I'll
10.
take it on my leader. I only fail on a 10.
Oh, I killed a guy!
Whoa! So he's dead. That's amazing news for the Virai.
It really, really, really is.
So that means I just took a pin from shooting, and I still do get to shoot
It's
with that guy.
simultaneous, yeah.
I'm
Are you trying to bomb me, or are you?
no, I'm trying to kill you.
Okay,
I'm doing
that's
dispersion. So I need a bunch of dice.
fair. So you do not have that pin. So you're at 5s to hit.
Yep.
You're rapid fire to 9.
Oh, I need 1 more red dice, please. Okay, so I'm at 5s to hit you.
Yep.
So no,
both rolled pretty bad on our shoot.
no. But you were within
Nope.
Tetris.
Am I?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
So 4 hits.
It's strike value 2 against my armor of 7, so I'm at 5s.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, you have to re-roll those. It's sprinted.
Oh yeah, you're sprinted.
So 1 more.
3 hits.
3 hits.
That's still pretty good though. Yes.
Good. 1 dies.
1 dead. Okay.
So we each killed each other. You did 1 pin, I did 1
Or
pin.
whatever one you want. Take off.
It matters not.
It matters not.
Does not. I don't know why I spoke like that in stress.
So now, what's a rip claw? 2
So-
attacks.
Rip Claw is 2 attacks. It is strike value 2, but it can bounce. So it works like a grenade.
Yeah, these
I
guys
have
can
8
open.
attacks. My strength is 7. I charged, so my strength is 8. I have a hand weapon, so my strength is 9. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
So you just basically are only failing on a 10 with 8 dice. So I'm glad that I at least killed 1. That helps me a lot. I'm only gonna get 2 dice to retaliate because all I have are power claws at strike value 2.
Rip Claws! Deploy! I hit with all of them.
Everyone hits. So
so
there's
you're
only
each
2.
taking a strike value 8.
Well, here, give me all those dice right here. Oh, you're right. They compound.
Yeah.
So each is strike value 8. Oh my gosh. So I'm at
Do you have
12.
blue dice really?
Yeah. So I'm at 12 minus 8 is I only save on 4s.
Oh yeah. No.
That's okay. So now I get 2 attacks back at strike value 2. I also only fail on a 10.
So
Oh.
you hit me 1 time,
Okay. So there you go.
and I'm good.
You're good.
So we pile on because that was a tie.
that's just the same thing we're doing.
But nobody won that combat, so I'm down to
8s.
8.
So you fail on a 9 or a 10 now. So I'm going to roll 2 dice and hit you both times because I rolled a 5 and a 2. And so you'll have to make 2 saves, but you also get your rip claws, 8 dice. And
Hit
you
with all except for
fail
1.
that one.
So one guy
is it
gets
strike
a
value
strike value
7?
8, and the other one gets a strike value 6.
6. That's right. Okay. So the red dice will be the strike value. No, I want to keep my leader alive. So
Okay.
he's going to take the
That's
strike
fair.
value 6, which is going to be 6s or lower, and then 4s or lower on the red dice. So he's for sure dead, and he's fine.
Okay. So you take
So,
a pin from that,
And then you'd have to take 2 saves.
and I'm
Oh,
fine. So you have
that's
to take a
rough.
break test. Clear?
And that was the second round of combat.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2 pins, and I still have my leader. So I'm leadership
Well,
8.
you have to take a break test for getting to have casual. Yeah, sorry.
So I'm fine. So my leader is, he's like waving his Concord trophy in front of their face. I'm not running this easily. So we have to make a consolidation move, each of us, which can be up to 1 move, which is 5 inches. I've already told Sergey I'm obviously want to juke towards his guys with my leader, and he wants to juke towards me. So as long as we're 1 inch apart at the end, that's what we're both doing.
So we've been waiting for that for a while.
I know, that was an exciting combat,
So
yeah.
just now we know. Rip claws?
Rip Ghar to shreds. Yeah, and that was a minimum squad.
Yeah, like a 5-man squad would be harder, obviously, but man, with 3-man squads. Whew.
And that wasn't even an assault squad. That was just a defender. All right, nice.
Virai again.
Recovery? Yeah, I'll do a recovery order with my transport.
So there's your D6.
Okay, so it is a
Leadership 8.
well, leadership
3.
Yep, 8.
It's 5.
Whew, I did it. And
no, you didn't fit. You didn't
leadership
pass.
8.
Oh, that's right. It's not.
Yeah, because I'm using his
So
leadership,
all
my
hands
Tector,
away.
or not Tector's Architector.
Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, it's unmodified. And then the next person out
Live pull.
is these guys. So I'm moving an advanced order with them,
Okay.
and I'm gonna basically just move forward and shoot at your architect squad.
Okay.
So
What are you firing at him?
I will be firing. I'm at effective range, so and I can re-roll, so I might as well roll bombs and put 2 pins on you.
Okay, that actually totally makes sense.
So I get 3 dice with my bombs. Effective range is I'm hitting on 5s. They are down, so it's gonna half the hits I generate. So 5s to hit. So
2 hits.
2 hits.
2 hits. Okay, roll 2 pyramids.
Pyramids. D4s.
Oh, so that is
One
a
hit.
1 hit.
And I dropped the other dice.
It's over.
Oh, it's you have to resurface under the table.
Yeah. 4.
4, so
2.
3 hits.
So 3
total.
hits total.
So obviously I'll take 2 on.
The constructors.
So it's 3 hits total.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. I'm fine all the way around.
No, because they're not 7, are they? The
Yeah.
Constructors.
No, there's 6.
So
So it's
6
6 minus 1. But he does get a reroll. So he's fine.
Oh, just kidding. So none of them are dead, but
Yep.
2 pins.
Not bad.
Not terrible. It is Ghar once more. I'm going to be using my
Oops, sorry.
right here.
Our table is unclean.
Oh, I know. I wish I was within 15, but I'm not within 15.
If you roll a 1,
yeah, if I roll a 1, I will be advancing with the outcast to shoot and basically try to get this dice out of the bag.
so last time Kevin shot, he only fired 12 shots. It should have been 14 shots, so I'm going to be a gentleman and allow him to fire 16 shots this time, making it even out throughout both shooting phases.
We like a good challenge, but I should have been paying attention. That's my bad. So I'm definitely effective. So it's 2 shots each, plus the 2 extras. At strike value 0, 5s to hit.
Yep. Very likely to shred this unit.
But I do have to re-roll everything, so I'm gonna have to real quick. So I don't run out of ammo, but I have to re-roll everything because they're.
Oh yeah, because I got forced down
So
by my.
I'm close to a texturist, so I still miss. Okay.
Okay.
So
So reroll all that.
ooh, still good.
Still pretty good.
So 6 total
so
hits.
it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are.
5, 6. No, because there's only 4 of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
So,
I see what
yeah.
you're saying. Okay.
So that guy's dead. He's definitely not within repair swarm. This guy is dead. He's definitely not within repair swarm. This guy is
Good.
fine. The other guy is dead.
Oh,
So-
so you gotta pass on a 4. Or what's your leadership? Minus 4.
Yeah, I think my leadership is 7, so I think he's gone. Yeah.
Okay, so
Womp womp.
another dice out of the bag for the Virai. The outcasts are deceptively amazing.
Oh, yeah, so never disrespect the amount of punch that outcasts have. They do a lot of damage despite the fact that they're wearing their underwear.
Yes. So the only dice I had left with the Tectorus. Clarence is gonna move down the way. Starting to look at the transport or transmat in a weird way. And I'm basically gonna let Sergey use his last 2 dice because there's nothing gonna change anything.
I have 2 left for the Virai. One is my STAs, and the other one is my hauler. I'm gonna move my STAs first. Trying to put some marker lights on Kevin's units. I'm gonna fire 2 at this guy here.
Yep.
I hit 1 time, so he has 1
Okay.
light, and I'm gonna fire 2 at this unit there. And I only hit 1, so they each have 1 light.
1 light.
It's
I mean, it's pretty good.
It's very
Plu-
good.
+1 to hit is nothing to balk at, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So what is your transport going to do then?
I'm doing a firing order with my transport. I'm firing stuttered shots into this unit here.
Okay.
I have 7s to hit because I'm at 5s, +1 for the marker light, +1 for fire.
Yep. Oh my god.
Oh
Missed
my god.
twice. You still hit. That's a pin. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that was the important bit
So I'm
here.
fine. I get a pin. I'm
Oh my
fine.
gosh.
Oh,
You have
so,
3
but I do have 3 pins.
pins on you, so hopefully you won't be doing anything next turn.
Okay, well that means that let's see about your down order in the center there. Your
Yeah.
leader is at leadership 6.
6.
Oh.
Wait, the camera. Move the camera to the,
Oh,
to the
sorry.
die.
Whoops. There
You were
we
so
go.
intense on the dice.
Yeah.
So you did get up. And
So-
you lost a pin.
Yeah, and then that was the only down order.
Yeah.
So we're good. Going into turn 3. The distortion is back. The Ghar only have 4 order dice. The Virai only have 6, so it's gonna a little crazy.
This is down to the wire. Oh, Ghar.
Yes.
What are you doing with it now?
So I know I'm at effective range. I'm launching bombs. Because if he goes down, I'll have to re-roll. So I get 3 shots at 60% chance, and I get a re-roll 1 for the Tetris if I miss.
Spooksville, USA.
So-
Oh,
I don't think I can re-roll a 10, can I?
No, it's a dud shot.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yep.
So I got 2
2
hits.
hits. Roll your die. You're at full d4s this time instead of. Oh wow!
well,
So your worst
2
roll
hits.
yet.
That's fine.
Okay, so I'll take them both on my little droney friends. And one is dead. Well, he gets a reroll. He's fine.
He's fine.
So actually nothing, but
But you do have the exact same amount of pins as units. Oh.
yeah,
never
no,
mind.
I'm a
You're
drone.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
You don't have to test it out. Okay. Virai.
I am going to charge Kevin's unit here with my Virai defenders. I want to take that order die out of the bag. They have to pass an order test on a 7. They do.
And they
They-
lose their pin.
They lose their pin. They shoot Kevin.
You're not sprinting, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
So they shoot Kevin 2 times. So they hit with both of them because he has a marker light on him, and all that cocked. So he hits them 3 times.
Okay.
So roll your.
fire back.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna hit on 1s or 2s. So
Oh,
yeah.
hey, a
And I
1
don't
and
get
a
to
2.
roll the 1. So
Yeah. So for me,
Ha.
1
Zero
is
dead.
well, no,
one's
1's
dead.
dead, but I get a reroll, and I'm fine. But I do get a pin, and you get a pin. So take your break test.
I'm good.
You're good, and then we punch each other. So I punch you 8 times.
I'm gonna punch you once. Oh, I missed.
Maybe you miss. Okay, and 8 die. I am hitting on everything except for a 10. So all hits. Kevin, you get 1 strike value, like 12 shots. So you have to roll a 1.
Woo.
Nope,
No.
he's dead. Oh, he's the leader.
Oh!
Okay, roll a break test.
Whoa!
Whoa!
There's a pin.
That's wild.
I'll kill you.
Obviously, you're doing a follow-on.
I hit you, and you
You-
also need to make another save.
I'm fine.
Dead. No, you're 7 minus 2.
Oh, I get to re-roll it. Oh,
Yes.
so you do kill 1. But then-
you are,
1, 2,
Still 8 attacks.
3, 4, 5.
There you go,
Oh,
7.
that's 7, 8. Boom. So I miss on this 9, and that is it. So you still get our 1.
Really? Yeah.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so he's dead.
That was pretty
a
solid. That was
brief
pretty
glimmer of
awesome.
hope there.
You did get a pin for that kill I did,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm out. And now you get to move 5 inches.
Yep. I will do that after I put that on the camera.
Things are not looking good for the Ghar Empire. But I will soldier on. Doing a run order with those dudes. Well, it's going to be a sprint.
Running a
They're
sprint.
so
Okay.
far away. So I'm going to roll an agility after.
Yeah, place your first unit. Remember to, when you're doing sprints, always place your first unit first.
So that's not too bad. And then. Oh, I get 2 pins.
Oh no. Well, hey, we both rolled it today.
Virai.
I must recover. I've taken too much damage. Doing a recovery order with my Architector. He needs to pass on an 8. He does. And he rolls a d6. removing all of his pins. Distortion. It's probably gonna be me. Let's be honest with ourselves here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Who's going to take it?
Obviously, I have no other sync.
Oh,
but
put your recovery order on that dice.
okay. Thank you. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Oh, there it is. It's somehow gotten all the way over here.
Okay, so pull another dice.
Okay.
Because now it's basically all you and my Tetris. So
Me.
what are you doing
He's
next?
gonna do a run, obviously.
That makes sense.
Mosey this barrel right on down the field here. That's not a barrel.
Yeah, it sounds like that's the guy. There you go. So he's one advance or run away. I think this game is Sergey's, but
We'll see. We'll
you
see.
never know. I guess I could technically
Somehow mess this up.
dice over there. And let's get the hand back in the bag.
Me. I am going to do.
You can only do the STAA probes or your drone. Or your transport drone.
My transport drone, yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a run order with my transport and plug up this hole here. So Kevin has to fire either through my transport or that light terrain to hit me.
Heard.
STA probes. 2 of these guys are going into the Tetris Outcast, and 2 of them are going into the battle squad. Blue will be battle, red will be Outcast.
This
So one on
both,
each.
One on each.
That's
So
been consistent so far.
this goes up to 2.
And they go to 1.
To 1. Okay. And then my Tetris are basically staying in the same spot. In a incredibly futile effort, Clarence has climbed aboard the pod, knowing full well that as a probe, he does not count against it. Gotta get that distortion dice off ya.
Command 7, and we're good.
We're
It
good.
goes back in the bag.
So all your dice are back in the bag
Yep.
for this turn.
And so are yours.
Yep. This escort operation's almost over. Turn 5. Yeah, Ghar have been reduced to 3 order dice, and the Virai still are strong with 6, but that distortion dice might save me yet. I think this is gonna be the last one, Sergey. Who's going first?
We'll see.
Be me, be me.
It is you.
My god.
Oh.
The only hope I have is to hit them at least and get some pens. So I'm gonna move this battle squad 5 inches over
Yep, makes sense.
so that I'm still gonna be obscured by the
So yeah, you'll be
Scrubland.
shooting over the scrubland, so you'll be a -2 to hit. That
Alright,
being
20.
said,
So I'm at 3s to hit, and I'm gonna use dispersed shots.
okay, so you got a lot of chances for a 3.
3s to hit you. Oh yes.
Pretty good shooting. 3 hits.
So
Whoa, that's so many hits.
ha!
Oh my god,
Well,
that is a
6
remarkable amount of hits.
strike value 2, bruh.
Okay, so it's 2 on each person.
Yep.
So dead. Fine. Fine. Okay, so 1 dies and I lose or I get
You
a
get a
pin.
reroll.
Oh yeah. He's fine. So everyone's fine, but I do get a pin, which is the pertinent part of that
I
order.
really wish I would have killed one of your guys.
Yeah, if you had shot bombs, you would have hit me. You had like a million ones in there.
It is what it is. So now it's just hand in the bag again, so it's most likely gonna be you.
Me.
Right. So you
So
win.
I'm going. Well, I'm going to attempt to win. Yeah. Throw.
So you have
No, he
leadership 7.
handed me nothing. Yeah.
Roll a 10.
Leadership 7. We'll call it cocked. No, I'm fine.
You're
Okay,
good.
so
you
we get
won.
through. We get through the
Transmat.
transmat, and I took Clarence with me.
He's gone beyond the gates of Antares.
Good game, Kev.
Good game.
That was fun. That was a solid victory for the Virai. I think it's the first one they've had on camera, so they had some much well-deserved bloodlust there because they've been getting plinkoed off in every other scenario. But it was super fun to play the Defender as the Virai. It made me completely rethink how I build Virai lists. In a normal pitched battle, I never would take a light transport, but because it was the only thing I could do to keep my balsa wood people alive, I had to do it. It was really fun and tactically challenging.
Yeah. And I had a pretty solid time. My deployment was great, but man, the Ghar are all about that. They're a lot about chance. The distortion dice worked out really well for me. I never got hit by it once, But even though I had that great positioning, both squads burned out. And man, when when your battle suits burn out, that's 60 points in your army.
Oh.
Yeah, and it really just makes them so much less effective. So, and then he rolled really, really good in that melee. If he wouldn't have killed that one
I feel
guy,
like I
it would've
rolled
been better.
relatively average in that melee. I mean,
Well,
I
they're just so
was
good.
I was very lucky that I plinkoed one off, but I
Mhm.
still think it probably would have been a similar result had I not plinkoed one.
Oh yeah. But bad battle report to have my sweet victory chalice for the first time because I got beat. But it was still fun to play the guard. The scenario itself was really cool too. It's similar to the one we played. We played the Bronvar campaign first before this.
Yeah.
And he has a scenario in it kind of similar. So I like the setup.
I like both this one and the Bronvar scenario. They're both super fun.
The deployment would have been more interesting. Like the Ghar, obviously, the deployment wasn't so difficult. If it was Freeborn, Boromite, Algar, and even Concord or Isaurian, you'd have so many units. Like Ghar, oh my god, Ghar Rebels. They'd be
Ghar Rebels
you'd
would
only
be-
get
would
6
be
units a
downing
turn,
themselves,
actually. Yeah. So
consistently,
anybody
yeah.
who brings more than 6 units, it's kind of a crapshoot who's going to be there in the first turn. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming the deployment stage would have been a little more nutty had I not been the Ghar. But
Yeah.
the Ghar got to be the
So I think the Ghar are definitely pretty good, and also the Virai. Both armies performed very well. Having the Virai Architector as my football carrier at the end was actually really, really
He's
useful.
mod too.
Who knows if that's what the rules intended because Virai didn't exist at the beginning of this, but I mean, they're no better than a Ghar infantry command, right?
Their command is a little worse. I mean, they have
It's a little
command
worse,
8
and their
instead of
defense
9 or
is a
10.
little worse, yeah.
Their defense is
But
pretty
they don't
average.
have to worry about burnouts, which is
That too, and you can't. I don't know. Someone tell us. Tim, I know you're watching this right now.
What do you guys think? Do you think that we were correct to amend the rule to include an architector for the defenders, or would you say maybe force them to do 2 infantry?
If you enjoyed this battle as much as we did, you should for sure like this video and consider subscribing to the channel. We'd love to have you. And if you want to know any new content that comes out, right when it does, ring the bell to get notifications.
Once again, we absolutely must thank John Roberts. You're the man. He gave us the most beautiful silky mat I've ever experienced in my whole life.
It's gonna help so much because the other one was so reflective. So
Our other mat was pretty horrible.
Yeah, it was $20.
So in fairness, so I don't want to say that mat was horrible because for somebody who is not filming, that mat's great. Like spend $20 on that mat.
yeah.
I totally recommend it as a product. For filming, it was a little rough because of the reflection.
Yeah, we have to basically watch it. But this is something that really helps visually bring up the quality of our channel. So once again, John Roberts, you're the man. If there's anyone out there in the Intel that also wants to help support this channel in the best way possible, please consider joining these fine people and become one of our patrons. Three, two, and talk about your beautiful Boromite holler.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2.
Look at it.
Look, give it a kiss. That's so weird. Okay, 3, 2.